A tough day in court as former cop Joao Rodriguez faces a grueling cross-examination in day 13 of the Ahmed Timol inquest. He came under fire for presenting different versions to the evidence provided in the initial inquest.
I have had evidence here from experts, from former detainees who presented the kind of evidence that says to me, your story either is not probable or is completely false.
The prosecution cast doubt, poking holes in his testimony. They argue that Rodriguez is one of the police officers who fabricated Timol's suicide.
We will first put to this court that you collaborated with the security branch to cover up various crimes. Firstly, the torture, or to be more precise, the repeated grievous assault with intent to do harm to Mr. Timol, as well as his murder.
Cross-examining Rodriguez, State Prosecutor Advocate Tori Pretorius asked Rodriguez if he was comfortable giving evidence before the court in 1972 that ultimately ruled that Timol's death was a suicide. The ex-cop says he was coerced to say things that were not correct in the initial statement to the police. He says he was unsettled on how police deliberated on how the events of Timol's death unfolded. He says he felt intimidated and had to give a different version of events. He says it was General Bass who wanted him to testify that he had a fight with Timol before his death. Judge Motle asked Rodriguez why after 46 years he had not come forward to say that he had been intimidated.
Why didn't you find it necessary to go there and say there was this attempt to influence my testimony and by such a person? Why didn't you do that?
Dit was te gering vir my om met so iets na die kommissie toe te gaan.
It was not imperative for me to have gone to the police to go and report this type of an influence.
Advocate Vani asked the court to recommend the NPA to prosecute Rodriguez for perjury with accessory after the fact.
The tone of the case having taken a dramatic turn since counsel said they'll be asking for the prosecution of Mr. Rodriguez. Next to testify is a man that saw the body fall from across the road, but apparently does not agree with the time of day that the police have testified to. Valerie Robinson, ANN7, Pretoria.